In today's show, Bitcoin may rally 4,900% and hit $500,000, says Fundstrat analyst Tom Lee. We're going to be discussing why that is here in today's show. In his most recent interview with Market Brief for the Nasdaq, he made his bull case for Bitcoin, and he went on to say in this interview that he stands by his view that Bitcoin will hit $40,000 before the Dow Jones hits 40,000. And when asked if Bitcoin will hit 500,000, he says he believes a 4,900% increase is possible based on a number of users that ultimately join the network. He's quoted saying, "I think in the long term it's possible because today's Bitcoin transaction activity is twice that of PayPal, 7 times the Discover network. It's the second largest transaction network after Visa, and there's 4 billion Visa card holders. So if you get to 5 million Bitcoin users, it's almost a 100x increase in price." Also in today's show, Bitcoin returns above $10,000. We'll be breaking down why that is. We'll be taking a look at the overall cryptocurrency market, and as you can see, Bitcoin and all the major cryptos are pumping and in the green once again. Where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? What's going to happen to alts? Find out all this plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. So be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news as soon as it's released. And before we kick off today's show, if interested in tapping into OPM, other people's money, to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, smash the link right below the video in the description. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's dive right into today's top story of Bitcoin potentially rallying 4,900% and hitting $500,000, says Fundstrat analyst Tom Lee. We'll be discussing how that is right now. The head of research at Fundstrat Global Advisors, Tom Lee, says Bitcoin could rise to $500,000 in the long run in his most recent interview on the Nasdaq during this market brief segment. Tom Lee breaks it down, and I'll include this in the show notes below the video in the description so you can watch it for yourself and hear it directly from the horse's mouth. In the interview, Lee says he stands by his view that Bitcoin will hit 40,000 before the Dow Jones hits 40,000. And when asked if Bitcoin will hit 500,000, Lee says he believes a 4,900% increase is possible based on a number of users that ultimately join the network. He's quoted saying, "I think in the long term it's possible because today's Bitcoin transaction activity is twice that of PayPal, 7 times the Discover network. It's the second largest transaction network after Visa, and there's 4 billion Visa card holders. So if you get to 5 million Bitcoin users, it's almost 100x increase in price." As for the timeline for such a meteoric rise, Lee says he's unsure and doesn't have a crystal ball, but he does think Bitcoin has a strong use case in the current financial system. He's quoted saying, "It's not like I'm necessarily critical of how financial systems work, but too much money is paid to intermediaries. Today, roughly 6% of all GDP globally is paid to the financial system to manage trust. Bitcoin has been around for 11 years and has never had a single fraudulent activity on its blockchain with $5 trillion of activity." Boom. So it works better than the traditional financial system, and the cost is vastly lower. Today, you can transmit $1 million of Bitcoin between 2 countries for $15. That same transaction using remittance counterparties would cost you 5 to 10% of that transaction, which would be between $50,000 and $100,000. So would you rather send somebody Bitcoin and pay $15 in fees, or do you prefer $50,000 to $100,000? The choice is yours, but obviously the answer is decisive. Lee also warns that Bitcoin is not guaranteed to succeed. Although the network has performed well for more than a decade, Lee says the potential for undiscovered security loopholes as well as harsh government regulations are 2 potential threats to the future of the leading crypto. He's quoted saying, "The future is uncertain and Bitcoin would be destroyed if there was some sort of proof of work attack on its blockchain. So if somehow the blockchain became unsecure, it would lose all of its value. Governments would try to ban the off-ramping of Bitcoin, so to convert it back into fiat, they could tax or make it illegal. That would make it very difficult. So there's a lot of ways to kill Bitcoin, but it's a generational thing. Look at Schwab's latest holdings for stocks. A top 5 holding is the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Just like young people adopted the internet, young people are adopting cryptocurrencies. Touche." So what are your thoughts? Do you think Bitcoin will reach $40,000 before the Dow Jones like Tom Lee predicts? And do you feel it's realistic for Bitcoin one day to have a $500,000 price tag? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. I agree 100% with what Tom Lee has to share. I do feel that Bitcoin will reach $40,000 faster than the Nasdaq, and I do feel in my spirit and soul that Bitcoin one day will be trading at above $500,000. Will that be this year? Probably not. Will it be next year? Probably not. But within the next 3 years, realistically, that can definitely be a play. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments right down below. And checking out the top cryptocurrencies, we can see Bitcoin up a whopping 5%, now trading above $10,160. Ethereum up 6%, trading at $281. Miss Litecoin up 6%, trading at $77. XRP up almost 4%, trading at 29.5 cents. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision is up a little, trading at $309, and Bitcoin Cash up 3.7%, trading at $415. So now Bitcoin is going to be retesting this $10,500 resistance. We tested it several times in the past week, and every time the bears knocked us right back down. We broke that critical 10,000 support, went down to about 9,800. Actually, we went as low as 9,600, and we've been inching and climbing back since. Yesterday, we seen a great surge in the crypto markets, so things are looking bullish once again. I would like to see Bitcoin close above 10,500, because if that happens, we're more than likely to continue moving up to 11,000, 11,500, especially with the Bitcoin halving right around the corner. Things are looking very bullish for the crypto market. So the Bitcoin price returns once again above $10,000. Now let's discuss why the market is surging. Bitcoin's recent golden cross on the daily chart may have driven the bullish enthusiasm for the leading crypto to reach a tipping point. With the upcoming halving, many investors are buying up sub $10,000 Bitcoin in preparation of the supply side shock. The golden cross has traders seeing visions of green candles. After May, when Bitcoin's upcoming halving takes place, the leading crypto will have an inflation rate of 1.8% less than that of gold and US dollars. This will only increase the asset store value narrative, as it truly becomes a better store of value than any other safe haven asset. And that, my friend, is a fact. We're talking gold 2.0. The halving is when miners receive half the scheduled block reward they currently receive for validating transactions in the Bitcoin network. Halvings were designed by Satoshi to create scarcity of existing Bitcoin supply to increase price, bootstrap new users, and create a positive feedback loop, increasing Bitcoin adoption. They take place every 210,000 blocks, or roughly every 4 years. Right before the last halving, we saw a similar golden cross chart formation on the Bitcoin USD chart, which led to a 218% increase in price as Bitcoin rose to its all-time high. Traders have not forgotten this lesson and seem to be positioning themselves in anticipation. Bitcoin still may not be in a full-fledged bull market, but investor sentiment is currently pushing the pendulum in that direction. We may see a bullish run-up coming into the halving, then see a retracement either immediately before or after the event. And Bitcoin under 10,000 may be a thing of the past. Many crypto analysts have predicted when we will never see Bitcoin price under 10,000 again, and with the golden cross, it may actually be the final catalyst to push Bitcoin's price into 5 figures permanently. Can I get a hallelujah? Who here would like to see Bitcoin permanently at 5 figures or above? Drop me a comment right down below. I know I'm not going to be mad at Bitcoin when it's permanently above 5 figures. Bitcoin is often referred to as the deflationary currency due to its ever-decreasing emission schedule of new coins. Eventually, the economic law of supply and demand will have its impact on Bitcoin's existing supply and its decreased production of new coins, causing a rise in prices overall. As Bitcoin rises in price, we can expect alt season to really kick into overdrive due to their heavy correlation with Bitcoin's price. We have already witnessed many traders diversifying into alts as Bitcoin dominance has dropped over the last few weeks dramatically. Many altcoins have already been outperforming Bitcoin so far this year, acting as leading indicators for the largest market cap coin. Smart money has been silently taking positions in both Bitcoin and alts while prices were down during the crypto winter. And as the media catches bull run fever, we can expect to see a new generation of curious investors on board into Bitcoin Bitcoin and altcoins, adding retail investment fervor to the institutions that have been in heavy accumulation through the bear market. So what are your thoughts? Do you feel we're in a full-fledged bull market right now? Do you feel it's just getting started, or do you still feel we're in the correction phase leading into it as we poach the Bitcoin halving? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And taking a look at the overall cryptocurrency market, we're currently sitting at $296 billion with $171 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. And the current BTC dominance is 62.3%. And taking a look at the top gainers in the top 100, we have BBC coin leading the pack up almost 29%, trading at 13 cents. Icon up almost 24%, trading at 41 cents. DX Chain token up 18%, trading at 0.001. Maker up 18%, trading at $725. Sia coin up 16%, trading at 0.003. And Tezos up 15%, trading at $3.77. And now for the biggest losers, Mona coin down 15%, trading at $2.18. Swipe down 4%, trading at $1.22. True USD down 0.17%, trading just under $1. That's one of the stable coins. Paxos Standard down 0.12%, trading at just under $1 as well. Tether down 0.04%, trading at $1 even. So 3 of the 5 coins in the red are actually stable coins, and that's the only losers in the top 100 in the past 24 hours. So as you can see, most of the market has gainers. So it's good to see liquidity and money pumping into the crypto market, especially right now. And taking a look at the BitMEX margins, we can see the bulls are back in control, leading with 240 million in superiority in the last 24 hours, with longs leading 53.1% versus 46.8% shorts. Are you bullish or bearish on Bitcoin right now? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And checking out the crypto greed and fear index, we're currently rated a 50, which is neutral. Yesterday we were a 53 neutral, and last week a 65 in greed, and last month a 49 in neutral. And if you're not familiar with the crypto greed and fear index, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. And checking out the Bitcoin block reward halving countdown, we have 82 days, 19 hours, 2 minutes and 54 seconds left to go. So the estimated day is going to be May 12th, and literally just 82 more days to go. If you're excited for the Bitcoin halving, drop me a comment right down below. What do you think is going to happen to the overall crypto market, and especially the Bitcoin price? I believe we're going to continue climbing and potentially reach a new all-time high for Bitcoin pre-halving. And if it doesn't happen pre-halving, I'm confident it will definitely happen post-halving this year. In 2020, we will see a new Bitcoin all-time high. What are your thoughts? Do you agree or disagree? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And I also want to encourage you to check out the community section of my YouTube channel. All you need to do is click on the community tab, as you can see right here. And I have some interactive polls. My most recent one, I asked, how low will Bitcoin go during this current market correction? And check this out. 45% of you, which is the majority vote, said we're not going below $9,500. And guess what? We didn't go below $9,500. So kudos to you. I'm glad I asked. And another poll I asked is, which altcoin are you most bullish on in 2020? And 48% of you said Ethereum, while 32% of you said Chainlink, 8% Bitcoin Cash, 10% Tezos, and 2% Monero. And another poll I asked, when will Bitcoin hit a new all-time high this year? And 31% of you said between October and December of this year. So let's see who's right. And I also want to encourage you to check out the description right below this video by clicking on show more in the description below this video. And this goes for all my videos. I include a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market, followed by some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. This is updated every day, in which you can download the latest episode of the podcast. We're also on all major podcasting platforms, including iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn. So whichever community you're active in, please help support the show and bring awareness to crypto and Bitcoin. And all you need to do that is share, comment, and interact and engage. You know what I mean? Also, be sure to follow us on Twitter if you're not so already doing so. And also, I have a private crypto Facebook group. To request to join, all you need to do is click this link and I'll add you. We have over 17,000 strong, a bunch of cryptopreneurs from all around the world, and it's a great place for us to connect on a personal level. And I also have a private crypto Telegram chat. All you need to do is click on this link from a mobile device and you'll be added, and I look forward to connecting with you. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this Bitcoin crypto rocket ship heading straight to the moon. If you got value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news as soon as it's released. And real quick before I go, if interested in tapping into OPM, other people's money, to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, smash the link right below the video in the description, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.